All right, so I'm going to break down two types of mindsets because there's two mindsets that determine where you're going to be in life. It determines your results, where you're at, and why you're there. Okay? So, yesterday, I was watching a movie. I don't know if you guys have watched this, but it was a movie about a plane crash. A plane crash that actually happened, and it's a very unfortunate situation, but people made it out alive. But in the movie, the plane crash, it crashed in an area in the middle of mountains with a bunch of snow, right? And I'm going to explain to you the two types of mindset because as soon as that happened, my mind started to look for solutions. My mind said, my mind detected a problem and it started to look for solutions, right? And in the movie, I don't know if this is how it happened in real life, but in the movie, the plane crashes. Of course, everyone's going to be in shock. I'm not going to say that that is not a very, very horrible situation to be in. Your plane just crashed and you're in the middle of fucking nowhere and there's snow and people are dead. Like, it's a crazy situation. However, my mind always has to look for solutions. My mind never stays looking at the problem. So when the plane crashes, right? After everyone's gotten settled, the survivors gather together, and it's freezing cold. And people are just shivering. People are shivering. People are crying. People are anxious and people are fearful because it's so cold. And all they have is one sweater on or two sweaters on because they didn't think they were going to be in the middle of nowhere with a bunch of snow. And so everyone's crying about the cold. But my mind, this is how I think, and this is why I'm going to explain to you because the two mindsets in this particular event, in this particular movie, in this particular situation can translate to everything else in life. This particular mindset can translate into everything, every area of life that you are in, that you will be in, or that most people are in. So when the plane crashes, right? There's the people who focus on the present situation and they focus on their fear and their anxiety. And what does that do? It keeps them stuck where they're at. When you focus on the fear and the anxiety, it keeps you stuck where you are at. When you focus on the current problem, you stay stuck where you are at. And then there is someone like me. There is the person who detects a problem. These are just two different mindsets. You are both in the same situation. You could both be placed in the same situation, and two people will have two different outcomes simply just because of their mindset. So, if I'm in that situation, right, and this is an unfortunate situation, my condolences to the people who actually died in this. This is horrible, but I'm just explaining the mindsets, right? So, when they crashed and I saw everyone fearful, I saw everyone anxious because they were very cold, my mindset was this. You are in a plane, right? There is a bunch of luggage. The solution to that problem that my brain conjured up was everyone go look for some luggage, open it up, and put on as many layers as you can, right? So now what does that do? You don't have to worry about how cold it is because you are very, very layered up. The problem is you're cold, but you're cold because you only have one layer. That is the problem. The solution is you go find more layers and you put them on. So now you just have to focus on how to find food. So that is the two mindsets in that situation. I'm going to translate this over to every situation in life, right? There's the loser and there's the winner. There's the person who focuses on the problem, the fear, and the anxiety, and there's the person who looks for who looks for a solution in every problem and ends up being successful. This is why some people succeed and this is why some people stay where they're at. See, two different people placed in the same situation. Excuse me. One person is fat, is ugly, is is not very social, is socially awkward, is socially anxious, and that person focuses on the problem. That person is going to stay stuck exactly where they're at for the rest of their life. Why? Because they're focusing on the problem. Holy shit, that washer is loud as hell. I'm sorry if you guys hear that. So that's very distracting. So that person who is fat, out of shape, unattractive, socially awkward, and focuses on the problem will forever stay in that state of mind. Forever. Why? Because they're focusing on the problem and they're not focusing on what they can do. You put me in that situation, right? You put me into someone who is fat. Let's say I'm fat, I'm out of shape, I'm unattractive, I'm socially awkward, I don't know how to talk to anyone. What do? I focus on the solution. Okay, yes, I'm fat. All right, what can I do about it? I gotta start working out. Okay, I'm unattractive. What can I do about it? I gotta find a haircut, a style, a skincare routine, something that fits me to make me more attractive, to make me more sexually appealing. Okay, I'm socially awkward. All right, I need to talk to more people. I need to get out of this mindset of focusing on the problem and I need to focus on the solution to solve this problem and get out of this. And that is the difference between people who fail and the people who are successful. The people who are successful focus on what can they do next. What can they do with their current situation? See, most people complain, they cry, they're anxious, and they're fearful about the situation that they are in life, that their life is, presently in. Maybe they went to prison. Maybe they have a horrible job. Maybe they're out of shape. If you focus on the problem, that's all there will be. All there will be is just a problem. If you focus on what's next, what can you do next? What is the solution to this problem? You will succeed because you'll always find a way out. If you simply think about a way out, you will find a way out. Always. You will always find a way out if you put your mind to it. If you're brainstorming ideas, if you're thinking of things to do next, you will find a way out. But you simply need to shift your mindset. So if you're watching this video and you're out of shape and you're unattractive and you're socially awkward and you have no confidence, don't focus on the problem. Focus on what you can do to solve it. Because understand, every problem can be solved. If you're still alive, nothing is final. You know what's final? Death. If you die, you're dead. That's final. But if you're still alive, stop focusing on the problems. You are alive. You have breath in your lungs. You woke up today. You have another day to try, another day to shift your life. But you must first shift your paradigm. You must first shift your mindset so that you can see a different outlook in life. That's why people who focus on solutions aren't anxious, aren't depressed, because we're not focusing on the problem. If I sat here all day and focused on every single one of my problems, I'd be depressed too. I'd be anxious too. But my mind doesn't function like that. My mind functions in a way of let's find a solution to this problem. I can't be depressed. I can't be anxious because I know every situation will always have a solution. Doesn't matter if I go through a horrible breakup. It doesn't matter what bad situation I'm placed in. It doesn't matter if I'm out of shape. My mind always goes to what is the solution because I know there's a solution to everything in life. All right, guys, that's the video for today. Like the video, comment down below what you think, and subscribe. Peace out.